Hi, I'm Jeremy. I attend the Crossing Church. I'm from the 12 p.m. congregation. So actually, I was born in a Christian family. I was a Christian since young, but I left the faith in my teenage years because I was skeptical of the Bible. I thought this old ancient book was not reliable, and I didn't think that miracles were possible. So without a faith and religion in my life, I chased happiness and satisfaction in my achievements and relationships. So for example, in my first few years of work, I found some fulfillment in chasing my career goals. But ultimately, these goals and my relationships, they weren't truly satisfying. And it left me with a question of, is there all there is to life? On the other hand, the Christians in my life, they look so happy and sure about the meaning of their lives. But I chose to remain a skeptic because I felt that I would rather be miserable in the truth than be happy believing a lie. So it will be when I found out that the biographies of Jesus were written when hostile eyewitnesses were still alive. That is to say that these biographies, they were written when people who disagreed, they were there to see it for themselves, and they could disagree with the accounts if that was so. Now the claims that the biographies were making are that Jesus is the Son of God and that He resurrected from the dead. If these claims were false, the hostile eyewitnesses could have challenged and disproved these claims if they wanted to. But we still have these biographies with us today. And so that prompted me to take a closer look at the Bible. So Christianity is literally a matter of life and death. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say that if Christianity is true, the most important decision for all of us is whether you turn to Jesus for forgiveness of sin or not. Let me quote a sentence from the Bible. This is John chapter 3, verse 19. And this is the judgment. The light has come into the world, that's Jesus, and people love the darkness rather than the light because their works were evil. Now, I was an extremely selfish person who lived for my own desires and pleasures. The things that I did made me feel very broken, and I felt that I had to turn to Jesus for forgiveness of sin. So the difference has been night and day. The Bible tells us that Jesus loves us so much that He's willing to die for us so that He can save us from sin, and we can spend joyous eternity with Him now and in heaven. Let me share a verse that's close to my heart. This is Psalm 16, verse 11. You, referring to God, you make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. The Christians in my life who seem so sure about the meaning and happiness of their lives, they were right. I have found Christianity to be true and satisfying. Come join us for Proclaim. I would love for you to come and find out more about this path of life where there is fullness of joy.